Good morning, everyone. I have great news. The river is flowing here. For those of you who joined me last week, this is right around where we sat last week for prayer and meditation and conscious connection with earth and listening. Actually, where we sat is now water flowing, not even stagnant water, but water flowing. So thank you for everyone who is praying for the waterways of this earth with me, and specifically the Rio Grande here in Albuquerque on Tiwa lands, Isleta and Sandia Pueblos. A powerful moment to walk up to this river and see the light, see the flow, see the shift and change that occurred within this last week. We did get some rain. I'm guessing some water was released. The Audubon Society has some water that they release into the river, and I'm guessing that they supported this. It's a complicated process of both rainwater and water rights that creates flow or no flow. So prayers for all of it prayers for all of it are important. I want to honor all of you who are joining either live or when you're listening to this recording across this country and across this planet. The waterways of this earth are challenged. Water, fire, earth, air, winds. So prayers for balance and harmony and health, not only here, but may the prayers that we do together today support the earth in creating or aligning with the harmony that is earth's truth and our own truth. And just as we learned the river shared with us last week, things are always shifting, things are always changing, things are always moving, and may they move towards flow, may they move towards a state of, again, harmony, balance, and health. That is my initial prayer. Hello, it's good to have you here. I wanted to offer some water as a way to begin to create an offering to the ancestors of this land, the benevolent, healthy ancestors of this land, the nature spirits, and the Rio Grande herself. There are hummingbirds dancing around, and the royal hummingbird is the guardian of the north and one who shifts and transforms time and space and supports us in being in all time and space together. So thank you again for those who are joining live and who join a little bit later. We've got a dog headed our way, so I may be muddy quite soon, but it's great to see the dog joyously celebrating this water as well. So this is water that's blessed with Reiki and pure life force energy, and I offer this water to the lands and landscapes of this moment. And I'm going to get to say hi to this dog. I'm sure the dog's person is somewhere around here. So let's drop into our hearts together. And take some deep breaths into our hearts, into every cell of our being. And as we drop into our hearts, into every cell of our being, and I suggest, if you can, to close your eyes and go internal for a moment, just to shut off the world for a moment and go within and be deeply and profoundly with your own heart and your own essence and your own being. And as we breathe into the essence of our own being, may we align with the pure essence of love that is our truth, the pure essence of strength that is our truth, the pure essence of balance and harmony and wholeness that is our truth. As we breathe into the essence of who we are, all that stands in our way of experiencing the essence of who we are releases. And as we breathe into the essence of who we are, we connect with the earth underneath us, whether we're literally sitting on the land like I am, or sitting on a chair, or lying on a bed. May we connect with the earth below us, deeply remembering that we are earth, and earth is us. We are one with this earth and with this planet. And again, we breathe into the essence of who we are and who earth is. We are love. We are harmony. We are wholeness. We are balance and health, body, mind, heart, and soul. Our body, mind, heart, and soul, and the earth's body, consciousness, heart, and soul. We align with this earth. We align with the ground beneath us that is always here, holding us. That is always here, holding us. And we honor the beauty of this moment, and we honor all of the grief that is experienced across this land and landscape, all of the beauty that is experienced across this land and landscape, and all of the grief. And know that we are held in both, that we can hold both, and that we need to hold both in order to thrive and survive in the full spectrum of this moment here on Earth. And so here in this place, in this beautiful spot, and those who are joining, this is where we sat a week ago, and it was completely dry. Within a week, with prayer and consciousness and the grace of all that is divine and the power and strength of the earth herself, there is water today. Quite a bit, actually, compared at least to the desert that we encountered last week with just a puddle. And so again, we drop into the essence and energy of the health of water, that all waterways on this earth, including the waterways within our own heart, we are 70-80% water. May all the waterways within our own hearts and within the community that we exist in, and within the lands and landscapes that we exist in, may all the water be returned to health and harmony and balance. May we align with that harmony and balance, with the strength of who we are. May we fully return to the strength of who we are. And may this earth fully align with the strength of who she is. I want to honor, as this is coming through, there's a powerful energy aligning. The earth is speaking to me, and I do something called land listening, and as we drop into this space and as we approach humbly from a place of listening, that which surrounds us begins to speak to us. And as we train our hearts and minds to align with that speech, we can bring through messages and conversation. And Earth herself is speaking, and this land is speaking, and saying that the sky holds us as well, the stars and the air and the atmosphere is a powerful aspect of this land and landscape. And as we harmonize with Earth, we also harmonize with the ethers and the star people and the grandmother moon and grandfather sun, and the essence of what embraces this earth in her full essence and full being. And so love to the sky as well as the earth, and love to the joy that we're seeing as people join with us here, whether they're consciously in prayer with us or not. They join with us in their doggy love moment. And so if anyone has anything to share, please write it into the comments. This is for all of us, and some people might write into comments later, and I do check them. And so if you wind up with any questions that might come to you along the way in the week, please share them and we'll get to them. I'm going to be doing this every week to raise consciousness, awareness, bring in love and light and support for this earth, and create a state of community with all of you. So last week, and feel free to write things in, last week we had the comment and question around Coyote, who joined us last week. I have not seen Coyote today. There's not as much desperation around me. There's a huge feeling of a sigh of relief that there is water here. And so the animals do not need to congregate in the same way that they have, which is beautiful. I want to honor them, that they have their water, and with luck that harmonizes them with food as well. But anyway, getting to the question. The question was, is there a message from Coyote? And so in this space, I drop into my heart, and I drop into this space and connect with the energy of Coyote. And I ask if there is a message from Coyote. That's Coyote, come through and speak through this space with all of us. I am Coyote. I am here. I am with you. As you see, the world shifts and changes often. The world shifts and changes often, and it is important to allow yourself to experience and know the joy of the lift and shift of drought for a moment, and also feel and experience the grief when it is occurring. And there is much that you as humans are experiencing at this time. I, Coyote, I witness with all of you the intensity of this moment. I, Coyote, I am one who bends and dances and sings with life and the challenges that life incurs and is incurred by life, and the experience of being in a body here on this earth. I, Coyote, send love to those of you who are in grief right now. There are many who are experiencing grief around the wars, the discord, the lack of human kindness that is being experienced at this time, the lack of harmony and unity and connection, and of course the energy of climate shifts and changes. There is a watching that I, Coyote, do, a watching and a witnessing. And I hold that space of witnessing and holding a sacred eye to all that you are experiencing. May you all witness with me that which is shifting and changing. May you witness and play with the beauty. I, Coyote, you've seen me play in life. You see the dogs out here who have ancestry with coyotes, and they love to play. And I howl in grief and in joy, depending on the moment. And all is valid and all is important. That we witness each other, that we hold sacred space for and with each other as this earth shifts. That we join in community. I, Coyote, I travel in a pack. I cannot and will not do this life alone. I have my moments of alone time, and yet I always return to community. And as you are joining together in this space, remember, community is at the essence of the shifts and changes that are occurring when we all gather in community, both with me, with fellow coyotes, and humans with fellow humans, but also gather in community with the plants and the trees and the birds and the bees and the water and the earth and the stones and the sky. When we gather in community and show up and witness each other, powerful things can happen. So continue, please, to join me and join each other in community. Show up for and with each other. Stand up for and with each other. For those who are suffering, stand with them, with love, with compassion, with kindness. When you are suffering, ask for support and love, and know that we, all the sacred elements and aspects of the earth, we stand with you. I give thanks to Coyote in this space. I give thanks to all of you who are here. I send so much love to all of you, and the prayer is really harmony, balance, kindness, connection, the ability to hold grief and joy and everywhere in between, and to know that we must learn the full emotional intelligence here on this earth to be able to hold all of it and to be able to feel all of it, so that we can show up for ourselves, each other, and this earth. So may we return to the strength of who we are. May we align with that strength right here, right now. May this beautiful river, I'm just going to totally stand out of the way so that you can see it. May this beautiful river's shift and change over the past week inspire you that life is always shifting and growing, that flow is always possible and is always happening even if we don't physically see it. That water can find balance here on this earth, and that all aspects of earth, including humanity, can return to balance. There is always possibility of change. there is always possibility of change. And may we be held in this experience. May all of you who are grieving be held in your grief. All of you who are experiencing joy be honored and celebrated with. And all of you and all of us are most likely experiencing both. So may, to some degree, in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Join me next week if you can. I'll be here. If you're in Albuquerque, please join me at the Rio Grande Park, right near Tingley Beach. And we can walk over together. If you join at 8, we'll start the live at 8:30 for those who are joining online. And I have some events coming up. I have Standing Strong and Changing Times with Leah Berger next Sunday. So we'll do this in the morning, and then we'll have group next Sunday. That's live in Albuquerque at Nahalat Shalom, and online on Zoom. And feel free to message me if you'd like to join. We're also doing a land listening experience for free up in Santa Fe at a gallery called El Zaguan on Saturday the 9th from 2 to 4 p.m. So if you want to join for that. And we also have a land listening experience and workshop at the end of the month on the 30th and 31st in Santa Fe. So much coming up, and in that workshop you'll learn how to do what I'm doing today, connect with the earth and hear her voice within you, and find the words that can help, not even just the words, but the connection and the alignment with this earth that can support walking through these deeply challenging times that we are walking through, deeply changing times that we are walking through. So much love. Till next time, thank you all for joining. So good to be with you all.